Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. So today I'd like to answer a question I've been getting a lot in this channel, which is what does the New York State right to repair bill passing mean for you and your business? And the question, 6 months later, the answer is, well, nothing, because it hasn't been signed into law yet. This bill passed 147-2 in the Assembly, 59-4 in the Senate. This was not something that was passed along party lines or 51-49 or anything like that. 147-2. 59-4. You had a cycle where you had people arguing over immigration, abortion, gun stuff, all sorts of really contentious stuff where Democrats and Republicans are going rah, 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 rah. And during that cycle, it passed 147-2. This is an issue where in one of the most partisan times in my lifetime, Republicans and Democrats both got together, shook hands, and said, yes, Tim Cook is not the boss of me. I want to be able to fix my own stuff. Very cool. But it's not been signed yet. Now, a lot of people have been speculating that the reason it hasn't been signed yet is because Kathy Hochul, the governor of New York State, was going up against Lee Zeldin, and given crime and everything else, there was a chance of her being tossed out in favor of a Republican challenger. And if you think that there is a contentious election, you might not want to sign something that is going to get very large interest groups with hundreds of billions of dollars to run campaigns against you during that particularly contentious election cycle. However, that election cycle is over, and Kathy Hochul won, and this bill still hasn't been signed yet. And again, we're not talking about something that passed 51-49. We're not talking about something that lacks popular support. We're not talking about something that got snuck through an omnibus package or anything like that. Just went through the legislative process for 7 years and finally got put to a vote. And when it was put to a vote, 147-2 in the Assembly, 59-4 in the Senate, and she still ain't signed it yet. Come on. So I did a video a few months ago going over what I thought was going on with all of this. I had heard that a lot of people were going to the governor's office with the same old bullshit arguments about safety and security and this, that, and the other that have been disproved not just by me on this channel, because I'm obviously partisan and biased here, but also by the FTC. The FTC released a report on right to repair that is over 50 pages long. I will link it down below, and it goes over with citations why all the stuff the manufacturer says is complete and utter bullshit. And I also did a video where I went over the important points in that report. If you do not want to read through 57 to 59 pages to be able to do your research before you email the governor, you can watch this little 8-minute video. If you live in New York State, if you're a resident of New York State or New York City, because I'm not a resident anymore, and you believe in right to repair, give Kathy Hochul a nudge, an email, a phone call, a visit to the office and says, hey, this is why this matters to me. This is something that made its way through the legislative process. Would you sign it? That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.